Alright guys, welcome back to part 2 of our Rome Total War Divide et Impera playthrough as Rome. In the last part we restarted the series because I don't like the political system, but I'm not going to talk about that too much in this part. But if you guys like DEI, like Rome 2 content, feel free to like and subscribe. And we're going to keep going. We got basically everything around Italy. In this part I want to try to take the province of Africa. I don't know how likely that's going to be, because typically expanding into places that's far from Italy for me has been an issue. But if we're able to just keep troops going, we'll be fine. We're going to have to take it slow, which is going to be honestly fine. Let's start converting some of these buildings though. Which eventually, how's the conversion over here? Going up by 0.6%. We should probably change this to Romanization for the +4. Which this can get upgraded because we're getting that. You can give this whole army to him because he's more leveled up. We're making 7,000. And you can sit. And you're able to move up and we'll get another regular army. We're making 8,000 per turn. We have a lot of money. Can't recruit anything because we're broke. You can get back over here. And Sicily is so close. Well, kind of want to mess with area recruitment, so we're going to leave that how it is. How's the population numbers here? Nothing particularly great, but it is going to be changing. Do we have an edict in Italy? No. Here we do, which is Romanization, which we can keep doing because we got to get rid of this like Hellenistic culture in Italy. They moved a navy right there. Pretty decent sized one. Corrales' garrison, I'm hoping is... It should be replenished by now. It's been several turns. Pyrrhus is still in Italy for whatever reason. We got a lot of trade going too, which is really helping our income. And the champion needs to be in the army that's around Italy. I'm not taking any more non-aggression packs, because that's really going to limit where we're able to expand after Carthage. It's either going to be in Illyria or in southern Gaul, where Massilia is. It's because it's close to Italy, and we'll be able to maintain reinforcements to those regions. Diorsi got eliminated. So who can I trade with that eliminated Diorsi? These guys might trade.
Plainly, for we are an honest folk and value honesty in others.
Can't raise it, but I'll get a free 3,000.
Agreement is like a feast after an empty belly. You are a truly worthy friend.
The Dalmati are becoming a major power in Illyricum, which is a little concerning. They can move away. Get back up here. You're gonna get more Aurei. Just to keep that army supplied. You can start getting the armies done. Actually, we'll wait a little bit. What are the odds we win this? Not very high. Let's get back up here. Just lower the upkeep. We can try to send you over here to help deal with that. Stuff is converting. This we can get rid of because it's so close to Italy. You're going down 5. That's definitely because of banditry. Okay, banditry. And it's not, doesn't say it's causing public order issues. But when this army recruits, we can move you up here, put you on patrol. This should help deal with the squalor. 5, cultural differences, taxes, slaves. And this will also help deal with public order. Ooh, Carthage just lost a lot of troops there. So we might be able to just beat that and auto-resolve in the sea. And we can get rid of this mercenary unit. We should be really close to the first reform, which that will completely change that army. Syracuse, desertion, hidden agent exposed. How are we not at turn 40 yet? They're gonna run. But you should still be able to hit it. That's a decent blow to Carthage. I'll take that. And you can get over here. It's the population. It's going up. So you can sit back on 4%. Got a rebellion. It's just fine. It's not a big deal. How's the public order now going now? +3. We can get this. And we can get... -4 banditry local province. Let's get this built. You can get more Railway. You need to come up here. Sit on patrol. We can get +8 sanitation. And that helps convert the Latin culture, which is a good thing. How's our population up here? It's going up, which is a good thing. We're really just waiting for that reform to happen. And for me to feel comfortable enough in Sicily to invade Africa. Which I could probably take Carthage now, I just don't want to be super stretched thin. And I'd like to get an actual battle on this part. So the sooner we get the reform, the sooner we can move the army that's at Rome itself. It'll be a big help.
Come now, let us debate this matter.
I could get the money, but we just don't need a non-aggression pact with you. You're really far away.
I had expected more from one considered.
There's no real point. There's no real worry that they should have for us fighting them. They're separated
Come now, let us
by the
debate
Balkans.
this matter like civilized men, and then realize that a treaty would be sensible.
How much money would you pay for it? You're not gonna pay for it, then we ain't getting it. We're gonna have to deal with this faction. It's gonna stretch us a little thin, but we kind of have to deal with it. Because they're getting strong, and if we're able to take it, that means the Greeks aren't able to take it.
Ready for battle. Advance.
Let's move you down here.
Waiting for more orders.
Get you to patrol stance.
Damn you all! We hunger for battle.
And let's just keep getting the one that's going to give us money.
Commander.
And we can get rid of you. We can get 2 Rayorii for the cost of that unit.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
May as well get you to be a full stack. Let's have you. Let's come deal with these rebels, or not rebels, but pirates. The champion needs to be in this army. So I can get military training.
At your command.
And we can try to get a... No, I don't think we'll be able to get any trade. Epirus and the Dalmati are the only ones we can trade with that we're not currently trading with. But let's send a diplomat. What's our relation to Epirus? Minus 71. Dacia, we can try to improve that. Actually, let's send one to Carthage's puppet state down there. Get you up, get you up. This would be a blitz, most likely, because we're probably only going to have 1 full stack. You're me getting some buildings is going to help deal with public order. Over here, you're going up plus 20, so I really don't have to worry about that, and you're getting stuff built. I don't really want to get another army right where I spam. I'd really like the reform to just happen. I'm pretty sure it's just turn 40 and then like Imperium level 3, which we might not have Imperium level 3 yet. And we're probably not going to upgrade most of our Rayorii units. Because eventually we're just going to get rid of them all. It's going to be a slow process, but... I think my game's crashing. No. I'm gonna come to my Master Bard. Banditry, missing taxes, and Latium. Oh, we got it. Didn't get the taxes for this province for whatever reason. How much does this cost to upgrade? 7,000. How much does it cost just for this? 3,600. Cavalry? 1,100. We can do that. You're not on that stance, which we need you to be. So we got that reform done, which is really good. Money should start pouring in. We're missing taxes. What's the banditry? Sit on patrol. Lower the banditry. I don't want to lose any money, which we're probably going to. Let's get rid of this tree REI, which will be fine next turn. We need to have the armies over here, because these are the more threatened cities.
Your next command. We hunger for battle. On the move. Ready for further orders.
And we will in turn. So we got the reform, which is really good because we're going to be able to fight some actual battles now.
I have talked to a wise woman, and all speak of a treaty. And
The
our elders
Editani.
see greatness in you.
Honestly, I'll take that for now.
Our word trade is...
We're able to get 3.5 stacks down here. It'll take Carthage itself. Carthage itself and Thapsus will probably give us a lot of money. We just need the public order to be fine in Sicily for the most part. Alright, so now we're making more money. Cultural understanding. Yeah, what technology are we researching? This one, because we want to go down here. Though we might get this one because 2% income from trade tariffs. And now, and mostly get the Triarii upgraded. I think we start planning the invasion of North Africa. Because it'll be a relatively quick campaign if I'm able to get all 4 of these armies down here and take Carthage. Well, 3 and then 1, most likely. This army can get Villa, start getting Villa days next turn. We might... I'll give us 8,000. Yeah, let's do this for 1 turn. Granted, we don't really have to. Just because I want to get the Velites and we get 8,000. We can invest in the Carthage as soon as we take it. We won't be taking it this turn. It'll be next turn. We're not going to fight the battle because it'll be with the Rayorii, but we can start getting ready to fight like the Dalmati. Far more traditional armies. So we should be able to get a battle in this part, which would be great. We're not going to take like 3 or 4 provinces in this part. That's not going to happen, most likely. Especially with us starting to fight battles now. And now we can drop the taxes back down. We're making 5,000 per turn. And we can get you upgraded and our general upgraded. And you're going to have this skill. That's 5 campaign movement range. And we can get this. So let's get the Velites. Coming down here. Let's get this, so we'll get a little bit more money. We can get you. This army might sit. For going up, -4 banditry, +4 public order. We're getting one of those already. -4 food. Food here is at 19, so I don't really need to worry about that. Let's get the... I don't want to increase foreigner population, really. It is 200% wealth culture. Let's get that. That's going to 2. This army. Slowly start upgrading this army. This army will be ready next turn to fight regular battles. Really like DEI. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this. Also, if you just enjoy DEI and you enjoy Round 2 or Total War in general, sub. It keeps me motivated. Trying to hit 700 subs by the end of June, but I really don't know if that's going to happen at this point. I'm not getting any more non-aggression packs.
Gods give me strength. Harry Jabber done for so little
Simply because we're gonna be fighting Carthage for a while. But after that, I want to focus on expansion. Child is born, conflict on orders. This army's ready. Banditry's still high. Let's move you up. Alright. So you're going +8. +4. That'll give +4 public order. So you are going to come to Africa, but you're going to be late. Before we do that, can these fleet? Yeah, they can reach. They're going to take attrition. So we're going to invade Carthage's turn. We could continue siege. Got to get you into reinforcement range.
Besieging settlement. Laying siege to the settlement.
That gives us 90%. And gives us one of the richest cities in the Western Mediterranean because it has a double port. I think Carthage has a unique building also. Okay, so Imperiums went up. Yeah. We get this with 60% oil from maritime commerce, provides a better garrison. Most of the cities already converted. Let's get... How's the food? -10. Africa is going to be a major agricultural province. This will give us +10% from livestock, parentheses, agriculture. This will give us 4% oil from agriculture. So we'll just get the general 4%. And you can get up here.
Is that all? Commander, at your command. Make haste, men.
And then we'll focus on taking Thapsus next turn. This army can pull back. General here upgraded? Yep. So we can get 1 Principes. We got upgrades down here we gotta do that I forgot about. So let's get this one. At +3% campaign movement range. 3 shots per minute for area recruitment units. You have upgrades, so we can get campaign movement range. 1 melee attack for all units. We can get that one. You don't have anything, so let's end turn. Oh, we got an edict. Let's come here. Is there anything that just outright lowers banditry? On this... 100% well chain river. It's 3 food plus 4 grove. No, so we're gonna go with the +50% tax rate in Italy. Actually, what we should have done is went for Romanization. They destroyed this army, it's fine. It's only because it's an ambush. It saves us money so we can just get regular armies.
At ease, men.
And we're getting reinforcements anyway. Destroying that full stack should be a decent hit to Carthage. Should be pretty interesting to see how this plays out. Carthage won't be that hard to take. Like, taking down the Fapsis won't be that hard to hold. It's keeping the troops supplied with reinforcements and stuff like that. That's going to be more difficult. You are taking attrition. You're able to move into the port. We can start moving. Where is it? You can move right here. And then you can come. He's going to run. So you can get up here. This army. Let's sit here. You can give these 3 units to him. And you can start going back to Sicily. You can move closer. You should be able to move closer. No, we'll just attack a few. Destroying 2 full stacks. And getting an additional 1,800. Let's merge where we can. And maybe get some mercenaries, depending on what the auto-resolve down there looks like.
Ready for battle. March, Commander. Make haste, men. We hunger. Let them cower before Rome.
Yeah, we would have to get mercenaries.
Ready for laying siege. We have a settlement. Besieging settlement.
It's going to be a lot of casualties, but it's going to inflict a major defeat on Carthage. Not enough to make them make peace, most likely, but we're able to go up, back up there, get reinforcements.
Ready for orders. Commander, we hunger for battle.
Get rid of these.
At your command. You will march to your ready for battle. We hunger. Damn you all.
This city can get a harbor. And now you can start getting more principes. This will be a little bit for you're able to expand. How's the banditry going? It's going down. You don't have an edict. So we are going to actually change this edict out for Romanization down here. Just to help get the culture converted. You're at 70%. You're at 44%. And you're changing by 0.3%. Culture, that's going down by 0.2%. It's going down by 1. So I need to keep this for now. Now we got upgrades. Public order. All these armies are going to have upgrades, which for the most part will be a good thing. Get the minus 3% upkeep. And get that. Get the public order. Got cavalry stats. I know he doesn't have cavalry, but he will eventually. It's minus 3%. So we're making 9,000 a turn. We're in Africa now. Now it's a matter of actually taking the rest of the province, which is only 2 cities. We're slowly getting out of rivalry, either through casualties or through just recruiting of our armies. Might try to get trade with some of the African kingdoms down there and help pay for
It is
it.
the nature of warriors to cut to the heart of anything.
You don't need military access with us. New political election. Mission issued. City development's going up. Bapsis. 20 fish plus 100 from maritime commerce. We'll think about getting that.
At your command.
That'll have you going +2. Let's see if we can't get trade with these guys.
I greet you in my master's feared name. Speak in honesty, and you will be answered likewise.
2,000.
We can ask no more. Your proposal is wise, honorable. Be welcome, emissary.
No trade.
Welcome, MP.
Can't get trade. Maybe they will.
I greet you in my
High?
master's feared name. Speak in honesty, and you will be answered likewise.
Still high. Moderate.
You
Back to making 8,000. They're apparently going to replenish this turn.
Commander,
You. How many armies do you need?
we
3
hunger for battle.
and 1.
Ready for orders. At once.
1, 2, 3.
On the move.
You can merge these.
Ready for battle. Ready for advance. On the move.
And then we can take. Give you this one.
Make haste, men.
You are going back to Italy
Disembarking.
to get reinforcements. We can upgrade. How much does it cost to upgrade to generals? 600, which is not that bad of a deal.
Commander. Ready for orders.
Here, you're going up by 6. It's -4 food. Food here is not really an issue. There's 8 public order per turn, which we might not even need. This army
Hunger for battle.
can get its velites. And 3 more principes. These 2 armies we'll use to conquer over here. You can't get anything yet. We can expand in Consentia. Food here should be fine. Let's get a quarry. Upgrade the industry building. That gives us an additional 4% wealth from agriculture and money from industry. And plus 10% wealth from all commerce. That's definitely worth doing. So these guys are just going to have to
Ready
sit.
for orders.
We might upgrade
At your command. We hunger for battle. Ready for
a
orders.
few of them. Let's give a slightly better auto-resolve odds because Carthage is coming back for Carthage. It sounds really weird saying that. We're going to have to put them near Carthage on this side. We are getting minor replenishment this turn, nothing crazy. That's... Honestly, at this point, we can probably change the edict here to tax harvest. Economy's up. So here, we're going to be fighting battles. We get +5. morale. It'll increase our upkeep some, but it should be fine.
Commander,
Move you up towards Carthage.
at your command.
What's the population of us in Carthage? There's 431.
Ready for
Which is
battle.
not crazy, but it's decent replenishment.
Ready for
This army... Honestly, we can disband it.
at your
And these get to go back on patrol.
any man who drops out.
Get an additional 4% replenishment.
Will march to your feet.
This army
We hunger for
can move up. And you
ready for battle.
need tree RBI. 4. Then we'll have 2 full stacks of regular armies that we can use over here. Which is a good thing. Over here, because we're still going up. If I change it or take it away, I don't know if it'll change. We'll look next turn, but we can get tax harvesting. Over here, we're going up by 1.4%. They're still going down. So we might even get tax harvesting there. Now, army's moving away. Just letting us get more replenishment. Might be faster if we just get right down there to reinforce. It'd definitely be faster, but I'm trying to decide if I want to do it. Because I don't want to keep right swinging. Just simply because it's not interesting for you guys. It's not interesting for me. It's not necessarily fun for me. But we are able to expand pretty easily doing it. I don't like them being there because they'll probably attack soon.
I set aside my sword
Um,
warrior to warrior.
I'm not letting you have military access. You need what? One more. Alright. This army's done. Down here, we'll move one of the armies
On the move.
over here.
Ready for further orders.
4%.
At your command. Ready for battle.
Still going +8. Is it better to be faster to get them reinforcements? That's definite. Support public order, squalor. Gotta wait for the population growth. Unless I move this over here and get the aqueduct. Then we can upgrade these and that'll give us an additional several hundred. It might be worth it. It just depends, especially with the upkeep going up. It'll give us an additional 8%. Right? No, that's in vanilla. This isn't giving us any additional money. It's giving us sanitation. We'll upgrade one of the buildings. You can have more units upgraded. We're not going to keep this army upgraded for long, and then you might be able to argue that it's a waste of money, because it kind of is. But strength. Let's get this one. Give us unlocks, harass, 200 wealth gained after a successful action. 2 melee attack repair army's commander unit, +1 experience gained by the general. We can get this one.
At your command.
Honestly, let's move this army,
Make haste, men.
and then we'll let it recruit one.
Waiting for orders. Come, fight for.
Because we should be able to hold this. Might have to fight a full stack or two, but nothing crazy. Who has the stat? You have another one. Plus, what does this do? Gain per turn for parent army. I want to get down to that. Oh, they're not taking that. We could get slaves, but I'd rather just have the 3,600 at this point. Carthage has lost a lot, and with that army going to be destroyed, we should be able to move down and take Lepsis and the other cities. How's the public order in Carthage? It's I don't get to see because it moved. It should be going up. Western Army, call to arms.
Ready for battle.
This army is completely replenished, so we can start moving you.
March.
And for the sake of auto-resolve,
Waiting for more orders.
and get you done.
Ready
You can
for
go back on
orders.
patrol.
Faster, damn you all.
Let's get the Roman barracks. You can move up so we can get another standard army.
Commander.
It's waiting on population growth. Give us +4 banditry. We don't want that, so you're just going to keep moving.
Make haste, men. Commander, march. Is that all? Ready for order.
Still making 7,000 per turn. Let's spend some money doing political actions. Send some to the Arvaki. I don't want Athens falling away out of my orbit. Nobody particularly is in love with me anymore. Send one to the Nori. Send one to Athens. Send one to them, because I don't want them joining the war on Carthage's side. Send one to Sparta. Still have 1,100. Is there any potential trade agreements? I don't think they're
You
going
have my
to.
attention.
No. I don't particularly have a goal for this campaign. I guess it's whatever I feel like at this point.
We hunger for battle.
Just upgrade some, just for the sake of holding on over here. This army's garrison. It's got a pretty good garrison. Just waiting for reinforcements. Carthage would probably make peace at this point. But I'm not even going to offer it until we take the rest of the province. That should make us a decent amount of money, and we're able to focus on the Dalmati. Painting on two fronts is really good. Having a lot more fun not having to worry about, like, politics.
May Athena and your ancestors give you
Um.
wise counsel here. They will, I am sure, remind you of many considerations.
No.
I am saddened that Athena...
I don't want people having military access.
My
ancestors have spoken well of you, and so we offer a treaty. The worthy make the best friend.
Take a non-aggression pact, though. I know I said I don't want to take anymore, but for the sake
Honor
of
and
this...
we will be in war. I trust my once friend. Your people will...
They're going to ambush. Which they're not going to be able to take the garrison. Getting rid of another Iori army is completely fine.
Retreat, men! Retreat!
Oh, they are able to take Carthage. Oh, shit. That's unfortunate. This army can pull back up. I didn't think they'd attack this turn. I knew they were going to attack eventually, and I called it. But I didn't think they were going to do it yet. They didn't occupy it, they just sacked it. They're going to sack everything, aren't they? This army's got to pull back. Did take Thapsos. Fuck it, I'll accept it. Just so they stop asking for it. Awesome settlements.
Commander, we take this settlement for Rome!
Even a chance? No.
Retreat! Ready for battle! We hunger for battle!
Gonna need that. We can get one of those.
Rome,
At your command.
I'm definitely not gonna be able to recruit Rayorii there to even try it. Let's get another regular army. I want to stop Rayorii spamming, though I kind of need to. We only have 25. Just fine.
At your command.
We're just gonna march to the border.
On the move. You will march till you're ready for orders. Advance.
Commander,
It's in turn. Hopefully they don't move. They probably will, though. It's going to put a dent in more expansion plans. Maybe I shouldn't have moved the army and just kept them together. I wish Paris would get out of our territory, but he's just kind of just chilling. The garrison at Tarsus at this point would be able to take care of it. Went from having like 7 armies to 4.
My lord wishes
No.
to...
They didn't attack. Again, sometimes my DEI acts like it's going to crash at the end of turn. Athens ended their trade agreement with me, which is fine. Why is it... Why is my camera trying to move down? The crap. Now, let me save, and we're going to reload. Because for some reason, my... games the camera's pulling down. I don't know why. Claudius from Impera. Barbarians fighting barbarians. It's a cool loading screen. Okay, now we're fine.
ready for orders.
So not you're gonna stay like right here.
At your command.
You're gonna move. I don't know if we'll be able to win the auto resolve.
Ready for battle.
Yes. And take Thapsos back. And we'll see if they'll make peace now.
At your command.
We can get a harbor. Actually, we'll wait on that. See if they'll make peace. That was completely
The door
unprovoked.
is open to you, but if you wish to go beyond the
They won't
courtyard
trade.
line, speak.
1,500.
My
I'll take
appetite for
3,000.
feasting is entirely fled. The taste of acceptance is sour in my mouth.
Get rid of that. There's nothing I can really get.
At your
Just gonna have to sit. We can get... It's 5 upkeep for all land units. And movement range. Let's get the -10 morale, because he's going to be converted. Let's get this one. Still making 7,000 per turn. We can now start recruiting with you.
Soldiering. It's a good life.
Get another army built. Are Videl Mahdi at war with anybody? Athens and Macedon. Making sure everything feels fine, WASD wise. Because I don't know why that happened. Feels a little slow, but it's not that big of a deal. Let's message Macedon.
I throw open the doors to you and bid you enjoy.
Join war against the Delmati, though it's high, so they might pay us. Not 4,000. Not 3,000. Not 2,000. They will pay us 1,000.
Your words bring satisfaction to the gods and to my people. You have wisdom indeed.
Let's get the armies moving. You're able to get another unit.
At your command.
So, how's the culture? Culture's going down. What's going up? Italic? Why is Italic culture going up? No idea. So we are going to change you. We'll change you back to Romanization. How's Sicily? Punic, Hellenic, Italic. It's gone up 1.2%.
We hunger for battle.
We just gotta sit. That really weakened our position in Africa. Until we can get that army down there. Just fine at the end of the day, but because we were able to deal with it. Their armies are probably focusing on Macedon, so we should be able to take some cities soon.
There's
No.
a time when
Disperse the crowd. Rebellion and Phapsis.
Ready for battle. For death and honor.
So unfortunately, we're going to take casualties that we can't really afford to lose down here. About a quarter of our army.
Make haste, men.
It sucks.
We hunger for... On the move.
Enough manpower to get anything else.
Soldiering. It's a good life.
These two are pretty similar. Do they the exact same stats? Or they don't change because we can't get them. What's the stats on Prince of Haze? 17, 18, 26, 12. Might have to get them just for right now. It costs as much as a freaking Principe. Here's what we can. We got 4 units.
We hunger for battle.
Expand this Principe. And honestly, we'll disband this general. Save some money where we can.
Commander. Rome needs good
Let's get
fighters.
you some cavalry. And we'll finish your velites if we can. Which we can.
Ready for battle. Make haste, men, Commander.
Let's get you moving near the provincial capital. We have a spy. She can start moving her way back this way. Anybody I can trade with? Most likely not. Well,
Welcome, friend. Let us conclude our business with good haste, and then enjoy the pleasures of this house. Your generous nature does your people credit, but really, such a thing is...
just want
We can
2,000.
ask no more. Your proposal is wise, honorable, and I hope pregnant with future profit.
We hunger for battle.
We can get another cav unit. Get this army ready.
At your command.
So now,
No one will escape.
we're gonna fight this battle, just because we haven't fought one. Should be easy. It's not a walled city. But let's fight it. We haven't fought a battle in this whole campaign, so we're finally going to be able to do it, and we're finally getting to the point where we don't have Raiori spam. We have 1 army left with Raiori, and it's turning into one that's not. Start deployment. Alright. We're going to have the other army, but we don't really need it. Probably go for Principes. Here, we'll go 4 on this side. Thankfully, unlike in Warhammer, I don't think the trees give us a movement debuff. Keep you with the main army and the general. Cav can be over here. For those of you wanting to know who have not played Divide at Impera, I'll let you look at some of these units. They look decent. The Legionaries, when we get to that reform, is really when DEI starts to look a lot better, in my opinion. But we can now go battle.
When this battle is done, the name Roman will be a byword for valor.
And I don't have Testudo.
Pistol and retire to the temple. Now, let us take this place. For the
So we can move this way.
For the gods. Advance and
Move that way.
sons of Mars.
Really don't need a Triarii for this.
Quick march. Your orders. Forward. Ready. Triarii. In. To Rome.
Just move you over there. I guess I'll take the cab. I'm never taking DEI. Your general abilities are limited.
Principes. At speed.
For those of you who don't actively play this.
Quick march. General.
advance at speed.
Sons of Mars. Equites. Mandata tua. Principes. At your service. Happy to serve Rome. Mandata.
We can have you guys go in skirmish mode. But look at all these javelins. They just get fucked up.
Spear infantry at your command!
Their position moving up.
General!
Just get a cav charge in.
Brave Romans to a man. For the goal.
If we can't pin them, they do have spears, but I'm not completely worried about it.
Melee troops! Attack their position! Graveyard horse! At the double!
By your command! Double time! Missile infantry at your command! Rome is mother to us all! You have
We got the other army's cavalry coming in for a charge. Their units look decent too. They're not as pretty as Parabellum. That is a definite.
the brave ready for orders! Mars, aid us! Engage!
And just sandwich them. Cinematic cav charge. Completely. They're just melting.
Principes! Hail! Principes! Engage! Velites! Loose!
And luckily, unlike in Parabellum, our units have skirmish mode
Advance!
and more ammo.
Orders!
Hold Romans!
So I know this isn't like the most interesting battle, but
Romans! Ready for duty! Equites!
put the Equites back. I don't want to take unnecessary casualties for the patricians. They're a lot harder to replenish. But they're going to chase. We can charge.
Principes! Fire! We await orders! As you command! Hack them down! General! Riders at the double!
You guys can go run these down for XP.
Orders! Riders at the double! Principes! Melee infantry ready! Equites! Rome is mother charge!
You guys can just go run down these skirmishers. I'm not worried about fighting these units.
Melee infantry!
Principes! Attack forward!
Accidentally hit E there. You guys can move up. Actually, we'll form a line.
March! Move out!
No, they're breaking.
Sons of
This battle's over. Alright, we will end it because I don't want to stretch that out any longer than we have to. Only took 90 losses, and we killed all of them because it's going to be a siege battle. Well, it is a siege battle. Took some cavalry losses, which is unfortunate, but it's whatever at the end of the day. 200 kills. They got decent kills. They didn't have a lot of ammo. That should change. They got about 300 on some guilds, which is, between 4 units is kind of mid, but... Occupy. And this... we can't really convert anything yet. This army's going to be... They're both going to be marching down together. Am I able to get you any more recruitment? No. Not really. Which is unfortunate. But he is getting reinforcements from that army once it's done. I'm hoping taking Illyria doesn't start or force me to start fighting more Greeks. I don't want to get pinned. I don't want to expand super fast. I want to expand at a decent pace. Nothing crazy. Just so we're able to keep population fine. As we move further and further away from Italy, reinforcing our armies are going to be a lot harder.
It is a great and glorious thing to die for Rome.
So I can get 4 Principes. So let's get rid of 4 Raywerii to help pay for it. You are a decent little army.
Are you ready to serve Rome?
And now we can just keep marching.
Ready for battle. Forgive me, but our advance has been halted. Advance. No escape. Laying siege to the settlement. Ready for at once. None will escape. To battle.
What's the casualty percentage?
Rome.
14%. It's not that bad. General rank 4. So we can get the +6 to cultural conversion. Should definitely get the -10 for morale. The 6 morale for all units during battle for territory. I want the what's this one do? Construction cost is definitely worth it. You don't have any upgrades. They're replenishing somehow. So let's start. Get the amphitheater because that'll help with public order. You can get set to patrol. The lower upkeep. Which we're expanding pretty well. We're not going to be able to take the province of Africa this turn. Or during this part, but we will be able to take Illyria. So are we able to trade with any more factions?
Be welcome.
Gods of the afterlife, spare my arms.
No, you don't want to trade. But you.
My time is better spent feasting
Okay,
and
you'll
hunting
trade.
than listening. So be quick with your chattering.
900 is still high. 1500 is still high. That's moderate.
I fear I
Take
betray
2400.
my people by agreeing, but I have no army of words to oppose it.
We don't need 2 military buildings. And we can get... But save the money so we can actually convert this and we'll get more stuff done. One of those armies also has a champion on it, which is really good. Income's going to be going down because we are rapidly recruiting.
All I ask is a treaty. I am not
Defensive alliance with Athens. We could do that. We could get that. And maybe use that as an excuse to expand into Greece. Maybe. If there or if Epirus, we can definitely use that as an excuse. And we got to make sure Dalmatia is secure. See, I wish we were able to have more armies. I really hate the Imperium system. If we were able to have as many armies as we wanted, yeah, like, expansion would be a thing. Like, it would go a lot faster. But we'd also be able to do a public order a lot easier. I take you off, you still can't reach.
Advance. Journey completed. Commander, we hunger.
We're gonna have a rebellion here. So we'll get this. Convert. That's squalor. We don't want that. Let's get rid of this. And we'll use food from this province over here. That leaves us with 1,800. We're making 2,500 per turn, which is not a lot of money.
Hunger for battle.
Which we need to probably spend it on finishing this army. This army can merge. So we're at 2,500. We can expand so we can get another quarry, which will help get that done. Or actually, we should get a villa, because this is increasing 4% for agriculture, and we'll get an additional 4% out of the villa.
Can you not see? Together, our armies could be nigh invincible. The world will tremble before our collective might.
We'll get 1,000. So we're allies with Athens and Macedon. So that gives us influence over Greece.
I call now for you to take to arms against these human wolves. Give your warriors
We're just not in a
strength to
position to
fight.
do it. Not while we're fighting Carthage and we're fighting over there.
My belly rumbles for food. Or
So I might... We might end a non-aggression pact with Massilia. Not a rebellion, morsel ambition. Rebellion in Iater. In Genoa, we're getting this.
We hunger for battle. That is impossible. Ready for battle. Laying siege to the settlement.
I'll take the 61%. It's a lot of losses, but one army can sit and the other army can go back to Italia for replenishment.
At your command.
So they're not destroyed yet. We can get this done. Get this to lower the banditry. But save some money.
We hunger for. Get moving, you.
This army...
It is a great and glorious thing to die for Rome.
Well, if I can get one down here, it's actually better.
Commander,
No, I can't.
faster.
At your command.
Just missing a cav, 2 triarii, and the other stuff. But stuff's going to be converting and getting built. Can't expand here yet, which we will be able to relatively soon. We got some traditions to do. Let's probably just go with lowering upkeep for right now. We lower the upkeep, we're able to obviously save money, but we can use it to invest more. Definitely got to focus on that for right now. Got that province done. Got to end the rebellion, and we'll pull the army from Epidominos back to Italy for replenishment. That has the least amount of troops in it of the two. We're making good progress. Just gonna have to destroy that army. They just got a lot of mercenaries. Shit. So if they take the city, we just eliminate it with this army next turn. We got a foothold. We got the whole province. It's just a matter of keeping said province.
We hunger for battle. None escape. Let them cower before Rome.
You're not getting built up. You're getting crushed under the Imperial boot. Yes, scrub. Okay, so we've got to get rid of this. Copper. It's minusing food, so we should definitely need to get... How's the food here? -7? So we'll go with the farms.
Commander,
You're at 20. Gonna have to merge. We'll disband. You're gonna need mercenaries. Most likely. Well, no, not really.
for Rome.
Losing another quarter of our army sucks.
March
At the end of the day, we gotta do it.
at your command. Kill the cowards.
And this army gets to pull back to Italy.
You have further orders? We hunger for battle. Advance. Faster, damn you all. On the move.
What are you gonna have? After successful action. Over here. Get those done. Now let's focus on some economic stuff. We need to be making more money. We can get that.
Ready for battle. We hunger for battle.
Really want to wait for the reinforcing army.
At your command.
You need another cav, another triarii. Then you need 2 more principes, which we can get that next turn. And then this army can start marching to Africa.
Ready for orders.
Let's also, just for this turn, raise taxes so we can start converting.
Commander,
Just for this turn. Let's get the +3 morale. The non-railway armies are definitely a lot more expensive. We definitely should be railway spamming if I had to deal with the political aspects, which I'm really glad I don't. I gotta send diplomats on occasion and do that stuff. I don't even really have to do that. I just want to do that because it's a lot better to do it. Which, since we own all of Illyria, well, Illyria, Dalmatia is the same thing, we might be able to get some more trade agreements.
Fear is your lot. Now come the ravens. Beat.
Okay, they are declaring war. Alright, so that army's not going to go to Africa. That army's going to come over here. That was an unexpected loss. It sucks, but it happens. Okay, so let's drop this back down.
At your command.
Gonna have to get mercenaries.
Besieging the settlement.
Kill that unit and retake our city. We lost some major units. This army. It'll take a while.
We take this settlement.
We encircle and then we fight the battle. If they sally out, we can probably win it.
Laying siege.
Let's just slay siege.
We hunger for battle.
This army can start moving up. Gotta have one of these. You
At your command.
are gonna sail over there. This army's on its own for right now.
At your command. Rome needs good fighters.
I don't like saying that, but is there anybody I can get a trade agreement with to help get money?
You have my attention.
No.
I welcome you, worthy speaker. I
You
listen
pay for
because
it.
your people are known to have honor.
It's no 3,000.
Speak quickly and well.
Make 3,000.
Ready for battle.
Anything more I can recruit down here? Not really.
We hunger for battle.
Get the public order. We'll get this. We'll get this.
Ready. Boarding.
Which, let's get this going. And so if they sally out, I want to say we can win that battle if we fight it. If they don't sally out, we'll have another army coming for reinforcements. Well, actually two. Most likely. This will greatly skew the auto-resolve in our favor. If I gotta get a rivalry army at some point, I gotta get one, but we're really close to getting out of it. They're all really lightly armored. Let's retreat
Retreat.
and see if they push. I don't think they will. We do have a rebellion we're gonna have to deal with. They're gonna do war again. You have to get rivalry. Taking this province is going to be a lot harder, just because they declared war for like no reason whatsoever. But if we can destroy this stack, they might make peace.
We hunger for battle. Your next command. Let them cower before.
Oh, they moved out.
None will escape. Yes. Disembarking. Finding shelter.
We'll only take 4%. But we got the province back, and he can come over here and deal with this. And start getting this built. Because you're going to take over here, you're going to pull out.
Finding shelter.
You come deal with this. And you're gonna pull right over here in the next couple turns for replenishment. And we destroyed that pirate, so... And we can get this for public order. Minium, can start getting that converted. And we can get this for food. Here. Pay the ransom. Dad took a lot, didn't say it was going to cost anything, but apparently it did. We need troops over there bad. This army's got to get back to Italy. These can get disbanded. We can wait. Never rebellion. There's our full stack. We can see it right behind Iater. We're gonna have to get a railway army, which sucks, but we're gonna have to. We can probably win this. We can definitely win it via auto resolve. But what we're going to do, the morale's going to be really high. And they don't have that many, they don't have any skirmishers, so we don't have cav. But our skirmishers can honestly, if we take them off fire will, just snipe the general. We'll use a tree REI, yeah, we'll fight this. Even if we lose, we can still take the advantage with the other army. We gotta get reinforcements over here, though. And if we destroy this army, they might make peace. Which, if they do, that's great. For be temporary, obviously. And we're not going to try to meet them out in the field. We're going to camp around the victory point and abuse choke points.
By your command.
You in a defensive formation.
Yours to command.
Weakened ones we want to hold. Yeah, we got bowmen, tribesmen.
Battle ready. Tribesmen.
You guys, we're actually going to use to try to flank, I guess.
Romans to a man. Triadi.
I'm going to try.
Orders.
Just form a line. Defensive.
Principes!
Principes can sit back.
Principes!
Proud Romans all.
If they try to flank, we'll leave a limited garrison over here.
Happy to serve Rome.
The general,
Orders!
we're going to put over here. All of our choke points are covered. We did have defenses, but I don't think we're going to need them. We're going to take the skirmishers. I'll fire at will.
Men such as you, we will hold this place, no matter what comes against us.
Actually, the general, we're going to put it like right here.
Forward!
We don't want our general dying. We're not going to let you fire. But the tree REI. Actually, we'll let you fire. That'll destroy the cav. Getting too bad on this part. It's probably going to be longer than... Or this video will be longer than an hour and a half, but it'll be fine. Oh, that unit's just done. Now it's just fire on this unit. Look at those losses. Stop.
Halt! Now!
Fire.
Loose! Happy to serve Rome!
Should greatly be able to just destroy this. Alright, stop firing. Stop firing. Stop firing.
Double time!
Tree REI can handle this.
Proud Romans!
Their army is still relatively far away.
As you command!
No, just stay back.
At speed! At the double!
Whole army's coming this way.
Principes!
So you two can come help.
We hunger for blood and battle.
And we want to snipe the general.
Mars! Loose!
Melee infantry ready.
Our unit should be able to hold for a while. If we snipe the general, it'll be really good. Start moving the garrison army around.
General!
The general around.
Mandata tua! Missile infantry ready!
Let's just try to kill the general.
Principes!
Send you over here.
Speed! Your orders!
Just help hold it.
March!
General is at 51.
Missile
All of our units are targeting his unit specifically. If we get him sniped, it'll be a lot easier to win. Some of their units are already breaking. I know these units are kind of shit. Definitely don't need you two over here, so let's start moving.
Triadi!
These two tree REI. Actually, we'll have all the tree REI. Get off of this and start moving. And we'll envelop. General can move this way. Their general dead? No, I don't think so. He's at 27. He's running regardless. General recently died, so now we just gotta target. We'll target that.
At speed! Triadi! General!
That was a waste. But we're gonna try to envelop. We shouldn't take anywhere near the amount of casualties the auto resolve said we would.
Principes! Legio Parati! Your orders?
Why are you guys running into that? No, just sit back. And sit on fire at will. Oh wait, you're on guard mode, that's why. Or you're not on guard mode, that's why.
Back!
Sit back.
Back now!
And now you can go on fire at will.
Your targets, men! General!
Victoria! Leader!
He can move up.
Quickly now!
Valites!
They're all firing now.
General! Pelagas! Triadi!
They do have this too, though.
Principes!
And I think they did.
Principes!
I know the early ones don't.
At speed!
If this unit isn't on skirmish mode, it's going to get slaughtered. Which it is. But even if they're not, it doesn't matter.
We'll kill them all!
Because the garrison army is just going to chase them.
There, charge!
Command up! Ready and waiting! Spearmen, ready for orders! Triadi! Ready! Hack them down! Charge!
Now they get enveloped. Gotta deal with the charge bonus. We're definitely taking a little bit of casualties, but nothing crazy. We're almost out of missile ammo.
We hunger for blood and battle.
You guys are able to destroy this. It'll be great. The units are breaking. Oh yeah, they're breaking. They're gonna get slaughtered.
Romans ready for duty. Break the line for glory. Strength and honor.
They got a while. The cavalry, if we had cav left, I'd definitely be running them down right now. That's not our general. Oh, this battle's over. Just a matter of when.
Roma Invicta.
It's over.
General.
Run them down.
Principes. Cohors parati. Engage. General.
Go as many as possible. It didn't go that much over. As many as possible. Definitely not going to be able to kill the whole army. Honestly, we're not going to really be able to make a dent, but if we can kill as many as possible, great. More likely they'll be to make peace. I don't know how many kills we're going to actually get, but many's worth it. Actually, screw it. We got a heroic victory anyway. We only took 167 losses, but we killed 1,300. But we killed their general, and I think that was their faction leader because it said king over it. With our Triarii, I killed a lot. Our Velites aren't getting that many kills, but they did devastate 2 cavalry units. Our Triarii, I got a lot of kills. 230, 161, 89, and 77. The Principes did decent. They're really just holding the line. I'd rather lose 167 units than lose, like, 70% or 80%, like whatever the other results said. We can definitely do that. And then we should be able to eliminate that army in the next episode. As soon as we get to a new turn, we're going to... We're most likely going to end it. We got to do a rebellion up there. New political election. A child has died. Increase in rank. Pirates.
At your command.
Come deal with the rebel. What's the thing down here? Buildings unrest, which is this. But we can change this to a harbor. Deal with the rebels. We don't lose like hardly any casualties, but that army is going to attack Thapsus. It's going to happen. Okay, what else is doing it? Events, cultural differences. I don't have a cultural building built, which is unfortunate. You can start moving back down.
You have further orders?
And we can get rid of these. Definitely want to get 4 Velites. Over here, you can sail back. It's faster if you sail. You can come reinforce around the rebels. And you can go on patrol stance. And the general, we definitely want... We want this, and we want the minus 8%. The odds we win it now are a lot higher. It's still 70%. Or we still lose 30%. But we didn't lose any full units. Another 1,000. And we don't lose any more. But hopefully they make peace now. Because you need to start booking it over Italy. And you got upgrades. So we can get minus 15% for enemy morale. 5% tariff tax and wide. So we do that. Over here, and start trying to convert it. This army is getting decent. But, alright, so this is where we're going to end the part. I know it's over an hour and a half, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next part. Peace.